does it feel like you and your spouse or partner are bickering more often than usual these days? It could be connected to the stressful and uncertain economic times that we're all facing. Mona Barbera is a licensed psychologist who provides strategies for couples in her book, Bring Yourself to Love, How Couples Can Turn Disconnection into Intimacy. Good morning, Mona.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming in.
It's a pleasure.
I'm sure you're seeing a lot of this in your practice. Do people even recognize what's happening in their relationships and attribute it to the pressures that are coming to bear from outside?
Well, no. Most of the time, they don't even know what hit them. And they're that Friday night is messed up that they thought they were going to get together, and then they have the day of coldness. The outside stress, and they don't know why.
Yeah, but it is happening. Are you seeing this in your practice?
Yes, not more divorces. People want to stay together. Match.com is up. eHarmony does
that's
up.
Interesting.
They want to stay together, but once they're together, the important thing is to have a good time getting through this, to be able to solve the moment, not the problem. Because that's what makes a happy marriage.
What are some examples of what you're seeing? You know, one partner loses a job. Do you find the other partner's somewhere deep inside blaming him or her for the loss of that job? Yeah.
That's it. You need a brainstorm, not a blame storm during these times, because you got to be able to think your way through it. And when the blame turns on, the brain turns off. It's like all those ideas you thought you could use, they're like moving west.
But you know, when you're under pressure from so many other fronts, it's really hard to keep it cool. You know, you're venting, you know, and you get into a relationship, an argument with somebody who you're very close to. You're venting. Sometimes, you know, you say things you don't mean, but the idea is to just keep it cool. How do you focus on keeping it cool?
Well, I like to tell people, give better back than you feel like you're getting. Like, for instance, this couple, the guy had to have a second job. The only time they have together is Friday night. And she expects he's going to come home and be ready to be with her and give her a lot of attention. So he comes home, he's full of anxiety about the day. He doesn't want to disappoint her, so he tries to act like he's there. But she doesn't get angry. She says, why don't you just go watch a movie? She like gives him a pass. And he spends a whole night in the movie, but the next morning they wake up happy. At least they have that.
At least.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's tough getting there. I mean, it really is. And it affects your family, your children. I guess it affects, you know, it has a ripple effect, I'm guessing.
Right. What I like to tell people is take 100% responsibility. Not 50-50 doesn't work very well. 100-100 works much better. And the only one you have control over in a discussion is you. So give more calm, be more curious, be more connected than the other one, and you're going to get it back. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, an hour, you might be surprised at the love and the creativity that's going to come out of that.
I tell that one to my children all the time. You can only control your behavior. You know, I think that works in a lot of other areas in life too. You can't control what other people say or do. You can control how you respond to that and how you act. But staying calm, no matter what your partner's doing, that's got to be that's
it's
tough.
Very difficult.
That's difficult.
Very difficult. And that's why I have 11 exercises in my book to take people from the beginning, when all you can think about is what the other person is doing, to being able to calm your anger down naturally, have your anger just naturally calm down instead of having to push it away, and then be able to naturally give better back.
Solve the moment.
Yes.
Not the
that's
problem.
all you have is the moment.
Give me one example of an exercise, if you would, to calm your...
To calm your anger?
Yeah.
Well, the funny thing is, your anger is actually trying to do something good. It's always trying to create change or help something. And if you can take a moment and realize that's the purpose of your anger, it calms down and it lets you go on with clarity, connection, because that's what's going to be able to get your point across, is when you're connected to the other person.
Right, and connections are so important. We don't know how much we need the people we love right now, right?
Yes.
Don't push them away.
Right.
So thank you so much. So appreciated. Mona Barbera. Again, the book is called
Bring Yourself to Love.
Bring Yourself to Love.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming in. We really appreciate it.